What is up, guys? It's Troy at the Full Setup here, back with another video for you, and we made it. If you're watching this video, you made it. It's 2021. UK's in a lockdown. It's January, straight back into it. I could probably do one or two more videos before I'm going to have to start wearing the hat again, but yeah, back at home. Yay, making YouTube videos while everyone's in the house. Yay, while they're all making noise everywhere. Great, when I want to do a video about a microphone. So you are probably going to hear some background noise today. You might hear some kids stressing at games because they're both upstairs playing Xbox. And Jenna's just sat right above me, panicking watching all the Resident Evil films because they're going to disappear off Prime in 4 days. But anyway, back to what this little video is about for you right here. Now, over the last year, mostly of last year, you know, I built all the new YouTube setup, sort of started focusing on camera equipment a little bit more, even though my color grading is still very questionable. But, you know, just basically trying to get everything to a better look from that old setup of yesteryear. Maybe we'll get some B-roll because that one was bad. So I think it's a massive improvement, and I've been making YouTube videos for a while now, and I must say the one thing that I probably haven't focused on, and to be fair is the most important thing, is your microphones and your audio equipment. I have always just cheaped out, not really put too much into it. Like this little Rode Lav mic here, the Rode Lav Go that you're listening to right now, you know, it's fine. It's something I want to look to upgrade, and it's actually great for me for when I'm doing like a PC build or something. If I need to move around quite a lot, it's perfect for me because you're going to move in and out of, like, say, you know, a microphone like this, you know, like a condenser microphone or even a shotgun microphone. You're going to sort of move out of sort of like polar patterns and stuff. So, you know, I've really been trying to focus this year on getting the audio nailed. So I'm looking at all the microphones that I need for different applications, because to me, you know, I know a lot of people go out and get that Blue Yeti, and I understand it because it's, you know, it does so much, offers so many features, and it, you know, there's a reason a lot of people use it. But you know, I'm looking at all the different instances on how I use a microphone and sort of which microphone I need to get to, and almost getting a bit sort of, you know, end game level microphone here, okay? So I think the first one that I wanted to focus on, and one that I was actually testing and playing around with quite a lot last year, is the face cam. Yeah, okay? Want to get the face cam sorted. So for the last few months, I've been using this, the Samson CO2 microphone. This is a pencil condenser microphone, and I sort of have it mounted just up here. Now I got the Rode NT5 first, but I didn't really like it. I like the sound of it, but this room here, it made me look like I haven't got a humongous setup, but this is actually would have been a dining room, and this is a big, huge open plan lounge. So room noise is something that I've really found that it's been very hard since I've got the new one. So that's why I went for this microphone, because it's super cardioid, nice and tight, and it is a better solution for you than something like a shotgun microphone, which are great outdoors. Not too bad when you have them quite close to your face, but if you've got your camera quite far back, so do you know what I mean, sort of like if you haven't got a wide angle lens like I'm using today, the further you put it back, you can get a lot of room noise with these, especially indoors, and you get sort of phasing issues as well. So this is where it sort of bounces and hits on the side. So we've got my new microphone, which you can hear now because we've been waffling on for a little bit. Like, that's what you came here to hear. Finally, Troy, get with the program. Came in this nice little box. It's a Russian mic. It's called an Oktava, and this is the MK012. This is available in a huge amount of kits, but I've gone for the Movie Maker kit. I didn't get the Oktava burnt into the box though. This microphone's available for about 160, 170 pounds, and again, this is a pencil condenser microphone. I've got it mounted about 12 inches from my mouth here, plugged into the Audient Evo 4 interface. Set to about 80% gain though, and then everything else I'm just going to normalize to sort of, is it the minus 23 LUFS people have been telling me to use? So everything's sort of normalized there, and this is the microphone that I think is probably going to be the end game microphone for me for the channel going forward. The pencil condenser, and it's a hypercardioid 20 kilohertz to 20,000 kilohertz I think it is, and then it's got a self noise of 16 or 18 dB. Let me just check, 'cause I can't remember. I'm not a microphone review channel, as you probably just worked out. So let's have a little look. Where is it? Self noise, 18 dBA. So it's not the most quietest one out there. The Rode was a quieter microphone, but the Samson CO2 is mighty noisy. And I'm not going to mess around with it. I'm not going to do any tweaking to the audio, anything whatsoever. Probably going to have a drink of water because my throat's rough. Enviroments though, so that's all right. Now in the box, you sort of get it all. It's all sort of took apart. It's all in little pieces, and they make these in some like quite big boxes as well, where you can get loads of different polar patterns and that. all the different things that you think you might need, different capsules. But if you want indoor dialogue, I'd start with a hypercardioid. If you're thinking you might end up buying another capsule in a few months' time, you're probably better off just saving up and buying a bigger kit. I know that these cost a bit more because I don't think they sell them in America, so you have to get them shipped over. But I did manage to get this one in the UK. Probably a link in the description. But in the box as well, as the sort of main capsule, the preamp, you also get the hypercardioid one. So that's going to be super tight polar pattern. And you also get a low cut, which I'm using today. So that's going to cut everything under 75 Hertz. And the reason I've gone for that is because I don't really have mic technique. I can go very quiet, but I can also go very loud as well at times. I am someone that does tend to clip microphones. Probably maybe I just need to turn the gain down a bit. But I just think it's my voice maybe. I wouldn't say I've got a big bassy voice, but just cutting that off is something that I'd like to use. And I'm also using the included little foamy doofy thing that goes on the end of it as well, because I've also got a sibilant voice. Basically, I've just got a nasty voice. So getting microphones is incredibly hard. But this Oktava, I think, is going to be the end game one. All right? I think it's going to be the end game one for the voice one. You know, this isn't a planned microphone review. I'm not a big microphone reviewer. But I just wanted to do a sound test so you could hear it. And, you know, I'm always interested to know people's thoughts, what they would change on it. Maybe, you know, any advice on EQ. Please do let me know. But yeah, this is what I want to go for because, you know, it's where I want to talk about microphones a little bit. Like the condenser microphones, you know, it's where you're going to get the most full range sound. I know that. It's really nice getting up close, sounding all sexy with your mic technique and all of that shit. But I don't want that in front of me. I don't want that here. Where do I put it here? Do I put it over there? What about up here? You know what I mean? I just don't want it in front of me. Having this just popped up on a mic stand above me is definitely what I want. And it means you can get it super close. That's what I'm saying. This little Rode, actually, this Rode shotgun, this is one of their cheapest ones to go. Bought it from CEX for like £20 second hand. Does sound pretty decent if I'm like sucking it. But as soon as I start putting it back over there, it doesn't sound good in this room. And, you know, you might be looking at behind me here, you know. I've got some foam on the wall. It's more for show than anything else. It's just cheap stuff. And yes, I've got a carpet. I do need to do some more stuff and maybe dampening. But, you know, our lounge is there. Jenna's already let me have all these toys at the back of the room. And, yeah, if I have all of that stuff as well, she is not going to be happy. When I said I wanted to put panels on all the walls, no. So, yeah, what else could we talk about? Yeah, the hypercardioid as well. Well, that's one thing you probably are going to need to know about versus this one, which was supercardioid. Very tight, so as soon as you move over here, you move over there, you're going to lose it quite a bit. And it also picks up from the back, but the subwoofer is going, the soundbar's going, I can hear it going off, and I don't think the microphone's picking it up. We'll hear later in the test. I think they're actually all being good for me and be quiet. They're all being quiet. Jenna, can you all make some noise? Make noise. Just any noise, just bounce about with your feet. So yeah, you know, I've probably said it a bunch of times. I think this is going to be the end game in front of me microphone because I don't want a microphone here. There is, you know I said I didn't like shotgun. I think maybe I might look at some of the higher end Audio Technica and Sennheiser shotguns. But for this, for £170, I don't think spending the £450 plus on those microphones is really going to help. The next microphone I definitely want to improve on is a lav mic. So if you could recommend one for me, I was maybe looking at the higher end Rode lav mic, but I'd be very interested on that. And I've got the Rode Procaster sat on the boom arm over there, thinking about replacing it. It does sound pretty decent, but then, you know, everybody YouTuber wants the SM7B. So yeah, that might be something I get. But I just wanted to do a quick sound test, quick little show you know, of the microphone, because I didn't see too many videos on just the MK12 movie kit. Everyone did a video on something else differently. So interested on how it sounds, let me know in the description. Waffle over. Like the video, make sure you subscribe.